Okay, here's an introduction to my book, Financial Literacy Education to Build Wealth and Achieve Financial Freedom, written in the style of a motivational author and speaker. Hello, everyone. I'm absolutely thrilled you've picked up Financial Literacy Education to Build Wealth and Achieve Financial Freedom. This isn't just another book about money. It's your personal roadmap to a life where money works for you, not the other way around. For years, I've witnessed too many people struggling, feeling trapped by their finances. They work hard, they earn respectably, but somehow, they never seem to get ahead. They're stuck in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle, constantly stressed about bills in the future. This book is for you. If any of that resonates, it's time to break free. I believe financial literacy isn't just for bankers or business tycoons. It's a fundamental life skill, as vital as reading and writing. Schools often neglect to teach us how money truly works, leaving us unprepared to navigate the complex world of finance. This book fills that gap. It's designed for everyone, regardless of their background or current financial situation. I present concepts and practical steps in plain and simple English, ensuring it's understandable and actionable. No jargon, no complicated formulas, just real-world strategies you can implement immediately. Think of this book as your guide, your mentor in the financial arena. Inside, you'll discover the crucial difference between assets and liabilities, a concept often misunderstood yet foundational to building wealth. You'll learn how to create a budget that empowers you, not restricts you. We'll explore the power of investing, even with small amounts of money, and how to make informed decisions that align with financial goals. I'll lead you through the fundamentals of managing debt, understanding credit, and building a strong financial foundation. We'll also delve into the entrepreneurial mindset, exploring practical ways to generate additional income streams and potentially start your own business. You will learn how to protect your money through insurance and estate planning. But this book is more than just knowledge. It's about mindset. It's about shifting your perspective on money from one of scarcity and fear to one of abundance and opportunity. It's about taking control of your financial destiny and creating the life you truly desire. By the end of this book, you'll have the tools, knowledge, and confidence to understand the core principles of financial literacy, create a budget that aligns with your values and goals, effectively manage and eliminate debt, start investing regardless of your income level, generate additional income streams, think like an entrepreneur, build a solid financial foundation for long-term security, achieve financial freedom and live life on your own terms. This is your journey. I'm simply here to provide the map and the encouragement. Get ready to unlock your financial potential and create a brighter future for yourself and your loved ones. Let's begin building your wealth and achieving your financial freedom one chapter at a time. All right, friends, let's go. This is your life, your money, and your future. Buckle up, because we're about to rip off the Band-Aid and see if you're truly playing the money game to win. Chapter 1. Seeing the money game. Are you playing to win? Ever feel like you're on a hamster wheel, running faster and faster but getting nowhere financially? Does payday seem like a fleeting moment of joy before, bam, bills slam you back down to earth? If so, you're not alone. Most people are playing the money game. They're just not playing to win. This isn't about blaming anyone. It's about awakening you to the rules of the game so you can take control. Are you working for your money, or is your money working for you? That's the core question, and the answer determines your financial destiny. Let's be real. Most of us weren't taught much about money in school. They teach algebra, but not how to budget. History of wars, but not how to build wealth. That's why so many people are stuck in a cycle of paycheck to paycheck, trapped by debt, and fearful about the future. But it doesn't have to be that way. First, let's see where you currently stand with this self-assessment. Be honest with yourself. There are no wrong answers, only starting points. The money game. Are you playing to win? Answer yes or no to the following. 1. Do you rely solely on your salary or wage for income? 2. Do you consistently spend more than you earn each month? 3. Are you burdened by considerable debt, credit cards, loans? 4. Do you have little to no investments? 5. Are you unsure about your retirement plans? 6. Do you find yourself constantly worrying about money? If you answered yes to more than 2 of these questions, don't panic. Consider this your wake-up call. This isn't a judgment, it's an opportunity. It means you're ready to see the money game in a whole new light. Think about it. Are you proactively building assets that generate income? Or are you primarily accumulating liabilities that drain your resources? Are you focusing on saving, investing, and growing your wealth? Or are you simply working harder to earn more and possibly spending it all? From now on, we will be playing to win. Let's dive deeper into the difference between the employee mindset and the entrepreneur mindset so everyone can see the game clearly and be ready to win. All right, champions. Get ready to ignite that fire in your belly. Let's dive headfirst into Chapter 2, Two Paths, Two Destinies, the employee mindset versus the entrepreneur mindset. For years, maybe even generations, you've been told the story. Go to school, get good grades, get a good job, and you'll be set. Sounds familiar, right? That's the employee path. A path of security, consistency, and a predictable income. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this path. Many find fulfillment and stability there. But let me ask you this. Does it truly ignite you? Does it make you leap out of bed every morning ready to conquer the world? Or does it feel safe? Too safe? Then there's the other path, the entrepreneurial path. This is the path less traveled, the one filled with uncertainty, risks, and the potential for unlimited reward. It's the path of creating something from nothing, of being your own boss, of shaping your own destiny. Think about it. Imagine building your own empire, solving problems no one else is thinking about, and creating wealth for yourself and others. Sounds incredible, doesn't it? But here's the thing. This isn't a walk in the park. The entrepreneurial road demands grit, resilience, and a whole lot of hustle. You'll work longer hours, face more challenges, and experience setbacks that will test your limits. But guess what? That's where the magic happens. Let's bust some myths. You need money to make money. Bogus. Scarcity breeds creativity. Opportunity is everywhere if you only open your eyes. Starting a business is too risky. Risk is everywhere. Playing it too safe is a risk in itself. The key difference between the employee and the entrepreneur is their approach to work. Employees work for money, while an entrepreneur's goal is to create systems that make money. So which path is right for you? Only you can answer that. But whichever path you choose, attack it with confidence. Okay, get ready to rumble. You've got the fire, the vision. Now let's ignite your financial future. We're diving headfirst into understanding the money equation. Forget complicated jargon. This is about real life, real results, and real freedom. Chapter 3. Understanding the money equation. Income, expenses, assets, and liabilities made easy. Listen up. Everything boils down to these four crucial words: income, expenses, assets, and liabilities. Master them, and you're already winning. Ignore them, and you're stuck in the rat race. Income. This is the money coming into your pocket. Think paycheck, profits from a side hustle, returns on an investment, anything that adds to your stash. Expenses. This is the money leaving your pocket. Rent, food, that gotta-have-it gadget, entertainment. It all adds up. Track your expenses. Assets. This is where the magic happens. Assets are things that put money in your pocket. They're like little worker bees generating income for you, even when you're sleeping. Example: a rental property that brings in monthly rent, even after paying for maintenance. A stock that pays dividends. A blog that generates income through advertisement. They create passive income. Liabilities. These are the money vampires. They take money out of your pocket. Examples: a brand new car. While it looks flashy, it's constantly draining your finances in payments, insurance, fuel, and depreciation. A house with a huge mortgage can also be a liability. Liabilities create expenses. Confused? Let's hit you with an example. Bob buys a fancy new car for $500 a month. Is that an asset? No! It's a liability. The car's value drops the second he drives it off the lot, and it sucks his money every month. Now, let's say Amy buys a small apartment building. After expenses, mortgage, repairs, insurance, and after the expenses, she still receives $200 per month. Now it's an asset as she gets money in her pocket. The point here is simple. Focus on acquiring assets that generate income and minimize your liabilities that drain your finances. It is important to invest in asset and to increase passive income. It's not about how much you make. It's all about what you do with what you make. Make your money works. All right, champions. Let's ignite some fire. we're diving into Chapter 4, The Power of Small Habits, Building a Solid Financial Foundation. Listen up. Financial freedom isn't some far-off dream only for the super rich. It's built, brick by brick, with smart habits. And the best part? You can start today, no matter where you're starting from. Think of your finances like a body. A healthy body needs consistent exercise and good nutrition, right? Same goes for your money. We need consistent positive habits to get financially fit. First, budgeting, your financial GPS. Stop flying blind. A budget is simply knowing where every penny is going. Don't be scared. It's not about restriction. It's about control. It's about telling your money what to do instead of wondering where it went. Second, tracking expenses. The truth hurts, but it sets you free. Know where your money goes. Even those small coffees add up. Track every expense for a month. Use an app, a spreadsheet, a notebook. Whatever works. Once you see where your money's leaking, you can fix it. Third, saving consistently. Pay yourself first. This is huge. Even if it's just $5, $10, $20 a week, put it away. Automate it. Treat it like a bill you have to pay to yourself. Watch that snowball grow. This is the bedrock of your financial foundation. This is putting the action in inspired action. Example budget template. Super simple. Okay, here's a quick example to get you started. Income, total monthly income. Expenses, fixed costs, rent, mortgage, utilities, car payment, insurance, etc. Variable costs, groceries, gas, entertainment, clothing, etc. Savings, at least 10% of income. Pay yourself first. Debt repayment, credit cards, loans. Attack that debt. See, it's not rocket science. The key is consistency. Small habits done every day, every week, every month. That's how you build a financial empire. Get excited. This is your financial future. Let's go. Okay, people, get ready to break free. This is where we smash the chains that are holding you back from the financial freedom you deserve. We're talking about debt. Chapter 5. Debt is a trap. Escaping the cycle and building wealth. Listen, friends, debt isn't just some neutral thing. It's a trap, especially that nasty beast. Consumer debt. I'm talking credit cards maxed out on things you don't even remember buying, loans for that fancy vacation, or that car that's depreciating faster than you can blink. These things are sucking the lifeblood out of your financial future. Think of it this way. Every dollar you pay towards debt is a dollar that could be investing, building you assets. So how do we escape this cycle? 1. Acknowledge the monster. You can't defeat an enemy you can't see. Get brutally honest about your debt. List every single thing you owe, the interest rate, and the minimum payment. Seeing it all in black and white is powerful. 2. Prioritize like a warrior. Not all debt is created equal. High-interest debt, like credit cards, is your top enemy. Attack it relentlessly. Pay more than the minimum, even if it's just a few extra dollars. Every little bit helps. 3. The avalanche versus the snowball. 2 popular strategies. Choose what works for you. The avalanche method is focusing on the debt with the highest interest rate first. The snowball method is focusing on the smallest debt first. 4. Debt consolidation. Proceed with caution. Considering debt consolidation or balance transfers? Great, but be super careful. Make sure the new loan actually has a lower interest rate and that you understand all the fees. Don't just move the debt around. Actually pay it down. 5. Stop the bleeding. Cut up those credit cards, or at least hide them. Stop accumulating new debt. If you can't pay cash, you can't afford it. Period. This is tough love, but it's necessary. 6. Negotiation is your superpower. Call your credit card companies. Talk to them. Negotiate lower interest rates, especially if you've been a reliable customer. You'd be surprised how often they're willing to work with you. 7. Track your progress. Every time you make a payment, especially an extra one, celebrate. Seeing your debt shrink is incredibly motivating. Remember, escaping debt is a marathon, not a sprint. There may be setbacks, but stay focused, stay disciplined, and celebrate every victory. You've got this. Now go out there and conquer that debt monster. Your financial freedom depends on it. Alright, champion. Let's dive headfirst into Chapter 6. Investing 101. Making your money work harder than you do. Listen up. This isn't rocket science, but it is life-changing. Imagine your money as little soldiers. Right now, probably they're just standing at attention, waiting for orders. Investing is giving them those orders. Go forth and multiply. They're going to go fight for you in the economy. Forget the idea that investing is only for Wall Street wizards. It's for everyone who wants a better financial future, especially you. We're going to break it down into bite-sized pieces. First, stocks. Think of them as tiny pieces of ownership in a company. If the company does well, those pieces become worth more. Risky? Yes, but higher risk, higher potential reward, like buying a small piece of Apple or Google. Next, bonds. These are basically loans you give to a company or government. They pay you back with interest. Less risky than stocks, but typically lower returns. Think of it like lending money to your friend, and she promises to pay you back with a little extra. Then there's real estate, which we will discuss further in Chapter 7. Now, risk tolerance is key. Are you a thrill seeker, or do you prefer the slow and steady approach? Your risk tolerance dictates where you put your money. If you hate the idea of losing money, stick to safer investments like bonds. If you're comfortable with the ups and downs, stocks might be for you. Diversification is your best friend. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your money across different investments, stocks, bonds, real estate, and even across different industries. If one investment stumbles, the others can help cushion the fall. It is the simple art of not being greedy. As for investment platforms, look into apps like Robinhood, Fidelity, or Vanguard. Check terms and conditions. These platforms allow you to buy and sell investments online, often with low fees. The takeaway here? Don't be afraid to start small. Even investing just a little bit each month can make a huge difference over time. The most important thing is to get started and keep learning. Your financial future depends on it. Go get 'em! Alright, champions. Let's dive headfirst into Chapter 7, Real Estate Riches, Building Wealth Through Bricks and Mortar. Listen up, because I'm about to drop some serious knowledge on you. Real estate. It's not just about owning a house. It's about building an empire, a legacy. It's about making your money work for you, day and night, rain or shine. Think of real estate as your silent partner. You put in the initial effort, and it works tirelessly, generating income and appreciating in value. Are you ready to create this powerful partnership? Let's break down the game. There are several ways to play. Rental properties. This is your bread and butter. Buy a property, rent it out, and watch the cash flow come in. It's like having a money printing machine. Imagine John. He bought a small apartment building. After expenses, it generates $500 a month in passive income. That's $6,000 a year. And the property? It's appreciating in value. Flipping. Buy a fixer-upper, renovate it, and sell it for a profit. This is the fast lane. It's a hands-on approach. Taking work and requires initial finances for repair, but the rewards can be huge. Wholesaling. Find undervalued properties and connect them with buyers. You don't even need cash to start. You're the middleman, making a quick profit without owning the property. Now let's talk risk. Every investment has it. Do your homework. Research the area, understand the market, and get a property inspection. Don't be afraid to ask questions and seek expert advice. Remember, knowledge is power, and proper planning prevents poor performance. Real estate is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time, dedication, and a smart strategy. But the rewards? They are life-changing. Financial freedom, passive income, and long-term wealth accumulation. Here's the key. Start small, learn as you go, and never stop expanding your knowledge. The real estate market is constantly evolving. It's a dynamic journey filled with abundance. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there, explore your local market, and start building your real estate empire today. You've got this. Believe in yourself, take action, and watch your financial dreams take flight. Alright, champion, let's dive into Chapter 8, Beyond the 9-to-5, Creating Multiple Income Streams. Listen up, because this is where things get really exciting. You've been punching the clock, maybe for years. You're earning a steady paycheck, and that's good. But here's the thing. One stream of income? That's like navigating a stormy sea in a tiny paper boat. It only takes one big wave to capsize you. True financial freedom isn't about how much you earn. It's about how you earn it. It's about creating multiple rivers of income flowing into your life, so no drought can ever leave you parched. This is about building your financial ark. Think of your primary job as your solid base, your anchor. But those other streams? Those are your boosters, your jet fuel blasting you towards your financial dreams. So, how do we do it? Let's get those income streams flowing. Let's talk side hustles and passive income. Freelancing fiesta. Got skills? Writing? Designing? Coding? Marketing? Seriously, any skill is valuable. Websites like Upwork and Fiverr are bursting with people who need exactly what you have to offer. Put your skills to work in your free time. One of our friends, David, is an accountant by day, helps prepare taxes on weekend, and makes decent amount of money. The online oracle. The internet is a gold mine. Start a blog, create an ebook, sell products on Etsy. The possibilities are endless. Do you have deep knowledge about something? Create a course about it and sell it on Udemy. Creative outlets. Are you an artist or creative professional? Sell your crafts on Etsy, print-on-demand website, or a local market and make money doing of them. Rental revenue. Do you have a spare room? Or maybe a car you're not using often? Rent it out. Airbnb and Turo are your friends. Listen, this isn't about quitting your job tomorrow. It's about building a better financial foundation today. Start small, experiment, and see what works for you. The key is to take action. Remember, every successful entrepreneur started somewhere. They didn't have all the answers, but they had the courage to try. So what are you waiting for? Let's build those multiple income streams and watch your financial floodgates open. This isn't just about money. It's about freedom, control, and creating a life you truly love. Hotry. All right, champion, let's talk about fueling your financial fire. This is Chapter 9, The Importance of Financial Education. Never stop learning. Listen, you wouldn't try to become a doctor by just thinking about it, right? You need education, constant learning, and staying updated with the latest research. Money is the same. Financial literacy isn't a one-time download. It's a lifelong learning process. Think of your brain as a muscle. The more you exercise it with financial knowledge, the stronger and smarter it gets when handling your hard-earned cash. The world of finance is constantly evolving. New investment strategies, tax laws, and economic trends emerge all the time. If you stop learning, you'll be left behind, making decisions based on old, outdated information. To avoid making the wrong decisions, stay informed. So how do you keep your financial brain sharp? Firstly, read. There are countless amazing books out there that can illuminate the path to financial freedom. Don't just read once, revisit them. Pick books by credible authors and find topics you personally need to learn. Secondly, the internet is your friend, but be cautious. Look for credible websites from established financial institutions or respected financial educators. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes and always verify the information you find. Thirdly, consider taking courses or attending seminars. There are plenty of online and offline courses that can teach you specific financial skills like investing, real estate, or budgeting. Fourthly, follow financial news outlets. Stay updated on market trends, economic indicators, and new financial regulations. Here are some resources to get you started. Books. Explore titles on personal finance, investing, real estate, and entrepreneurship. Websites. Research reputable financial news sites, investment platforms, and personal finance blogs. Courses. Look for online and offline courses on specific financial topics like stock trading and taxes. Never believe you know enough. Always research, always question, and always seek to improve your understanding of the financial world. It's your money, your future, and your responsibility to make it work for you. Now get out there and learn. You've got this. All right, champ, let's dive into Chapter 10, Negotiation Skills, Getting the Best Deal in Every Situation. Listen, you deserve the best. You work hard, you bring value to the table, and that deserves to be recognized. Negotiation isn't about being greedy. It's about getting what you're worth. It's about advocating for yourself like nobody else will. Think of negotiation as a game, a strategic dance. You wouldn't go into a dance without practicing your moves, would you? Same here. Preparation is power. First, Know your worth. Don't just pluck a number out of the air. Research industry standards. What are others with your experience in skills making? Sites like Glassdoor and PayScale are your friends. What unique skills and accomplishments do you bring? Quantify them. Increased sales by 15% sounds way better than, I'm good at sales. The more concrete evidence you have, the stronger your position. Confidence is key. Stand tall, make eye contact, and speak clearly. Even if you're nervous inside. Fake it till you make it. Believe in your value, and others will too. Remember, you offering a valuable service or product, not begging for scraps. Now, let's get tactical. Set a target and a walkaway point. What's your ideal outcome? What's the absolute minimum you'll accept? Knowing these 2 points prevents you from getting low-balled and ensures you don't walk away from a great deal prematurely. Listen actively. Negotiation is a two-way street. Pay attention to what the other party is saying, their needs, and their constraints. Understanding their perspective allows you to craft a more compelling offer. Anchor high. In almost every negotiation, the person who makes the first offer has an advantage. You set the bar. They can't go lower than you are willing to consider. Practice and role-play. Rehearse different negotiation scenarios with a friend or family member. The more you practice, the more comfortable and confident you'll become. Be willing to walk away. This is the ultimate power move. If the other party isn't willing to meet your needs, be prepared to walk away. It shows you value yourself and aren't desperate. Remember John, who used to work the customer service department? He felt underpaid for years. One day he did his research, found out he was being paid less than the industry average, practiced his talking points, and confidently asked his manager for a raise. Initial reaction was resistance. But because John remained calm, presented his accomplishments, and emphasized his value to the company, he got a 12% raise. Negotiation is a skill you can develop. Every time you ask for a better price, negotiate your salary, or haggle a deal, you're getting better. So get out there, believe in yourself, and start negotiating. You deserve it. Now go get what you're worth. All right, champion. Let's buckle up and dive into Chapter 11, Financial Planning for the Future, Retirement, and Beyond. Listen, this isn't some boring lecture about old age. This is about building a future you control. A future where you're sipping margaritas by the beach, not stressing about bills. We're talking about setting yourself up for a retirement that's not just comfortable, but exhilarating. So, how do we do it? First, retirement savings, my friend. Start now. Don't wait until you're 50 and regretting every penny you didn't save. Even small contributions, consistently invested, can grow into a mountain over time. Think 401ks, IRAs, Roth IRAs. Explore them all. Find what works for you. Talk to a financial advisor. No excuses. Next, estate planning. Yeah, it sounds morbid, but trust me. It's about protecting your loved ones and ensuring your hard-earned assets go where you want them to go. Get a will. Talk to an estate planning attorney. Don't leave a mess for your family to sort out. Let's not forget those pension plans. If your employer offers one, understand it. How much will you get? When can you access it? What are the implications of leaving before retirement age? Knowledge is power, remember? And then, there's insurance. Think of it as your financial safety net. Life insurance protects your family if something happens to you. Health insurance protects you from crippling medical bills. Disability insurance protects your income if you can't work. Don't skimp on this. Basic coverage is non-negotiable. But here's the kicker. Retirement isn't just about money. It's about having a purpose, something to get you excited every morning. Start exploring your passions now. Develop hobbies. Volunteer. Connect with your community. The more fulfilling your life is now, the more fulfilling your retirement will be. This isn't a distant dream. It's a concrete plan you can start building today. Take action. Schedule a meeting with a financial advisor. Create a retirement budget. Research different investment options. Every small step moves you closer to financial freedom and a future you control. Remember, the future isn't something that just happens to you. It's something you create. Now go out there and build a future worth living. All right, champions. Let's tackle the giant in the room. Fear. This is Chapter 12, The Power of Belief, Overcoming Fear and Embracing Financial Success. Listen up, because your bank account isn't just determined by how much you earn, it's determined by what you believe you deserve to earn. Fear is the ultimate wealth killer. It whispers lies like, "You're not smart enough," or "You'll lose everything." Don't listen to it. Think of it this way. Imagine a young boy, let's call him David. David dreams of starting a small online business selling his handmade crafts. But fear kicks in. What if nobody buys anything? What if I fail? I'll be so embarrassed. David almost gives up. But then he remembers his grandfather's words. Every successful person has failed many times before they succeeded. David decides to start small. He lists a few items online. The first few weeks are slow, but he doesn't quit. He learns from his mistakes, improves his products, and eventually his business takes off. David's story proves a simple truth. Belief overpowers fear. You have to actively choose to believe in yourself. How? Start small. Celebrate tiny wins. Every time you write a budget, that's a win. Every time you research an investment, that's a win. Another example, a young girl wants to invest in real estate, but she's terrified of taking on debt. She fears losing her investment, and the very thought gives anxiety. Instead of diving in head first, she educates herself thoroughly. She studies market trends, talks to experienced investors, and starts with a small, manageable property. The key here is not eliminate fear, but to mitigate it. Don't let fear paralyze you. Turn "what if I fail" into "what if I succeed." Cultivate a positive mindset. Visualize your success. See yourself achieving your financial goals. Remember, financial success doesn't start with money. It starts with the belief that you are worthy of it, and that you are capable of achieving it. Now go out there, champions. Get rid of limiting beliefs, embrace the power, and conquer your financial future. The game is on. All right, champions, let's talk about something even more exhilarating than making money: giving it away. Now, before you clutch your wallets, let me tell you why this is the ultimate power move. This is Chapter 13, Giving Back, the Joy of Sharing Your Wealth. Think of your financial journey like climbing a mountain. The view from the top? Pretty spectacular. But helping others climb with you? Now that's a view that will blow your mind. Giving isn't just about writing a check, though that's awesome too. It's about using your resources, time, skills, knowledge, and money to make the world a better place. It's about planting seeds that grow far beyond your own backyard. Remember, wealth isn't just about the numbers in your bank account. True wealth is about the positive impact you have on the world, and that's where giving comes in. Think of David, who instead of buying a brand new car, invested a portion into providing clean water filters for a village in need. His money worked overtime, not just to grow more money, but to save lives. Giving back is also a boomerang. The more you give, the more you receive. Not always in money, but in opportunities, connections, and a deeper sense of purpose. It expands your network and can, surprisingly, open doors you never imagined. It doesn't matter how big or small your contribution is, or the format it takes. Every single act of kindness creates ripples of positivity. So as your wealth grows, think about how you can use it to uplift others. Sponsor a child's education. Volunteer at a local shelter. Donate to a cause you believe in. Start your own foundation. The point is, find somewhere that lights you up, where your passion can make a real difference. This isn't just about doing good. It's about feeling good. It's about using your success to create a better world, one act of generosity at a time. So get out there and start giving. You'll be amazed at how much richer you become, not just financially, but in spirit as well. Let's go change the world. All right, future champions of wealth, are you fired up? Because I am. We're diving headfirst into a crucial piece of the puzzle, building your financial dream team. Listen up, because this isn't a solo mission. You can't conquer the financial world alone. Chapter 14, Building a Financial Team. Surround yourself with experts. Think of it like this. You are the CEO of your own life. Would even the best CEO in the world try to handle everything themselves? Absolutely not. They surround themselves with brilliant minds, specialists who excel in their respective fields. That's what you need to do too. Forget the "I can do it all" mentality. Yes, you're capable. Yes, you're driven. But time spent learning complex tax laws or meticulously analyzing market trends is time taken away from building your empire. Your focus should be on what you do best: generating income, spotting opportunities, and leading the charge. So who are these essential players on your financial team? Let's break it down. The financial advisor. This is your strategist, your guide through the complex world of investments. They'll help you understand your risk tolerance, set clear financial goals, and create a personalized investment plan. Look for someone who's certified, like a CFP certified financial planner, and acts as a fiduciary, meaning they're legally bound to act in your best interest, not theirs. Don't be afraid to interview several advisors before choosing one. The accountant, or CPA certified public accountant, taxes. Just the word can make your palms sweat. A good accountant does way more than just file your taxes. They help you understand tax implications of your investments and business decisions, minimize your tax burden legally, and ensure you're compliant with all regulations. Trust me, a great accountant is worth their weight in gold. Literally, they can save you a ton of money. The legal professional lawyer. When you're building wealth, especially through businesses or real estate, you need a solid legal foundation. A lawyer can help you structure your business properly, draft contracts, protect your assets, and navigate any legal challenges that may arise. Finding the right fit. Finding the right team is as essential as having one. Here's what to look for. Expertise. Ensure they have a proven track record in their area of specialization. Experience matters. Communication. Can they explain complex financial concepts in a way you understand? If they're using jargon that goes over your head, move on. Compatibility. Do you feel comfortable talking to them? Trust and open communication are crucial. Reputation. Check online reviews, ask for referrals, and do your homework. Fees. Understand their fee structure up front. Transparency is key. Remember, it's an investment in your future. Don't be afraid to spend a little more to secure top-notch talent. The cost of not having the right support can be far greater. Now go out there and assemble your financial dream team. It's time to level up your game and accelerate your journey to financial freedom. Are you ready to rock this? I know you are. All right, champions, let's wrap this up with a bang. We've covered a ton of ground, learned about mindsets, money flow, and building wealth. But knowledge without action is like a car without fuel. You're not going anywhere. This chapter, Your Journey to Financial Freedom, is your roadmap to actually achieving that freedom. This isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Celebrate small wins, but keep your eyes on the prize. Remember those principles we talked about? The difference between the employee and entrepreneurial mindset? Constantly reassess your own habits. Are you leaning more towards building assets or accumulating liabilities? Are you actively seeking knowledge, negotiating better deals, and creating multiple income streams? Here's the truth. There will be tough times. Days when you want to give up, when fear creeps in and doubt takes hold. But this is where commitment kicks in. This is where that burning desire for financial freedom needs to be stronger than any temporary setback. Actionable checklist, your first steps to freedom. Review and recommit. Reread chapter summaries weekly. Are you still aligned with your goals? Track your progress. Create a simple spreadsheet. Income, expenses, assets, liabilities. Know your numbers. One small win weekly. Negotiate a better price on something. Read a finance article. Start that side hustle. Just one thing each week. Find an accountability partner. Share your goals with someone supportive. Check in with each other. Visualize success. Daily, close your eyes and imagine your financially free life. Feel the freedom. Financial freedom isn't a destination. It's a journey of continuous learning and growth. Stay committed, stay hungry, stay curious. Make this world your playground and be the best version of yourself. Now go out there and create the life you deserve. You've got this.